Hi, my name is Mark Disston. I was Penn class of 2007, PPE major, and I live in New York City now, though moving to London very soon. And I started my career starting at Credit Suisse, which is this building right up here. Started working in investment banking there, and left, traveled to Cambodia for a while, did a whole bunch of other stuff, and came back. In work life, PPE has really helped me tremendously. More and more people are studying business, but you'll find a lot of people you talk to haven't, especially older people, and especially not in the States, but in Europe particularly. They really value a different viewpoint, and people who don't necessarily have lived and breathed accounting and finance every day of their life, but instead have the ability to think in very different ways and take what they've learned in one subject and really apply it to the business world. And it's just this breadth that I've got through PPE that I never would have gotten by studying just a single subject or just studying business itself. I had the opportunity to go to Oxford for a year, my junior year, and study PPE at Oxford. I was at Pembroke College. And for me, that was just really a life-changing experience. That was the first time I ever left the country. And I think one of the main reasons that I was able to go was actually because of the PPE program and the fact that I was studying PPE. Oxford has offered PPE for hundreds of years, and they're very proud of their program, and they don't really think that a lot of other universities offer those courses. And so coming in as a PPE student, I think I really surprised a lot of the professors with sort of the background I had had. So after working for a year, I decided to take some time off. I decided to leave and move to Cambodia and work out there for an organization called Kiva. So for me, why I decided to go is because I'd really taken the skill set that I had learned in the finance world and gone to banking and had really continued to develop that. But I just felt this need that I wanted to be able to escape for a little bit and be able to experience something different. And for me, Cambodia was definitely that. I was out there for 4 months, and then I came back to the States because I realized that, number one, I still had a lot to learn. I had skills there that I could definitely use, but I definitely knew there are other skills I wanted to continue to develop. So I came back and went into private equity, and I've been learning much more now about investing. And hopefully in the future I can take that back to Cambodia or back to the developing world and continue to invest there and sort of marry this social side with sort of this finance side and really become sort of a strong investor for good social purpose. Now, there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that an interdisciplinary education is absolutely what everyone's going to do in the future. It just makes no sense to study one subject. That's not how our world works today, and that's not really how anyone thinks. So PPE for me was great because it gave me the breadth and the ability to have what someone would call sort of a pure liberal arts education, or a traditional one at least, of being able to study many subjects in a very diverse manner, but at the same time sort of focus in on a concept that was interesting to me, that I found sort of interwoven across all these different fields.